we have Morgan Wallen versus Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
Well, actually, Morgan Wallen's fans versus Taylor Swift.
There we go! I've never been this happy in my life.
Hello, welcome to the TMZ Swiftie podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Miller, and very lucky we have Scarlett Sanchez joining us today. She is a researcher at TMZ, so she researches things, I guess.
That is exactly what I do. Thank you, Mel, for that introduction.
Excellent. Breaking news. Our breaking news segment of the podcast. We got a lot for you today, but first up, we have Morgan Wallen versus Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
Well, actually, Morgan Wallen's fans versus Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it seemed like more of a fan issue.
And listen, to Morgan Wallen fans everywhere, which I am a Morgan Wallen fan.
Same.
Don't play with us. Don't play with us. So Morgan Wallen was at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
Yes.
For his 2024 version of his One Thing at a Time tour. And he said specifically that it's the single most attended concert in the history of this building. And they're the first people to do it 2 nights in a row, which is obviously a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to say that until Taylor Swift comes to town in the fall. And the fans start booing.
They told me right before I walked on stage that this is the single most attended concert in the history of this building. I'm going to say that until Taylor Swift comes to town in the fall, and then it won't matter no more. We ain't got to boo. We ain't got to boo her. I appreciate that. I know y'all got my back, though.
Shout out to Morgan.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy, because he says, we ain't got to boo.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to boo. And then I think he is scared of his own fandom, that he goes, I know that you guys have my back, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is good. He's showing some respect to Taylor, which we can appreciate.
You're lot of respect to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He knows that she's going to blow his record out the water.
Fans these days, we love them. Fans are how people stay on the stage and everything, but I think they get a little mad too much.
Here is my personal opinion. And
Okay.
I'm a little bit nervous to say this out loud.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm a big Morgan Wallen fan. Scarlett and I have both been to a Morgan Wallen concert
Wearing a Morgan Wallen t-shirt.
in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I'm a big Morgan Wallen fan. I personally believe the reason that they're booing Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen's fans are booing Taylor Swift, is because most Morgan Wallen fans hate women.
No, I think that's a hot take. I don't agree with that.
Why?
I think that they just love Morgan, so they don't want her to beat his record.
I think it's both.
You think so?
Yes, I was burned with a cigar on my butt at the Morgan Wallen concert, and I had a big hole in my tights from a man, and he did not apologize.
Mel, you also showed up to that concert dressed up as Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's talk about this. This further proves my point. I go to the concert wearing a wonderful outfit. We're walking in. This
isn't a Taylor Swift concert.
We're in the parking lot, and some lady goes, what the hell? This isn't a Taylor Swift concert.
Okay, so maybe you're right. Maybe Morgan fans don't like Taylor. Maybe that's the real issue here.
They don't like Taylor. They don't like women.
They don't like women. They don't like a lot of people.
They don't like...
Okay, so then should we be saying that we love Morgan Wallen? It's a little bit embarrassing here.
No, I like Morgan Wallen.
I'm standing by it. Although I got some hate this morning for wearing the shirt because he got arrested this morning.
Yeah, he's really going through it.
Yeah, not happy with him, but
still
standing.
I really love Morgan Wallen. I love his music. I'm not a big fan of his fans.
Okay, that's fair.
His fans and I have got beef.
And I'm not surprised that he broke a record, but I think he's right that Taylor will break it once she goes there in November.
Oh, for sure. I wonder
she
how
breaks
many
every
nights
record.
Yeah, of course. I wonder how many nights she has there.
Just 3. They're all sold out.
Damn, look at you.
Swiftie.
Research. Researching. Anyway, that's my opinion. That's my personal opinion. So if you disagree, that's fine. It's just my
Morgan fans
opinion.
Okay.
Number 2, big breaking news. People are now referring to Jason Kelce as Taylor Swift's brother-in-law.
They're married. I'm just kidding.
No, they basically are at this point. So Jason Kelce was in Philadelphia, obviously, for WrestleMania. What number? I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. We're not sports here.
Who cares? So he was there for WrestleMania, and an announcer was quick to reference Swift. Says, "Isn't that what's his name's brother-in-law?"
First of all, I'm offended. What's her name's?
What's his name?
What's his name's?
Yeah, Jason Kelce is the king of Philadelphia.
You don't know who Taylor Swift is, and you don't know who Travis Kelce is?
Or the sovereign. Can we say sovereign? Is sovereign a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, yeah, he's the sovereign of Philadelphia. He's the inductee. He's the Ellis Island. He's royalty in Philly.
So does this mean that people are guessing that they're married actually? I think it was just like to be funny.
I think it's to poke fun, to poke the bear.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like it's not far off. It's not like it's like I truly do believe that they're going to get married within the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's like a compliment because like they're attached at the hip. They look like a married couple. We all think they should be a married couple. So we're just calling it as we see it.
And this also isn't the first time that announcer has done this. Remember Tony Romo would do it?
What did Tony Romo do?
Tony Romo would call Taylor Swift Travis's wife during the Chiefs games.
Oh, and someone called Travis Swift at some point, I think, too, right?
Yeah, that's also happened. But Tony Romo admitted, and he said that he did it as a joke, because I guess when he dated Jessica Simpson, that people would always refer to her as his wife. He thought it was funny.
Oh.
I don't know if
she really is like the alpha. Well, she's not the alpha, but like
Jessica?
Like if you're going to take a name between.
Oh, take Mrs. Swift?
Yeah, she's the billionaire. She really does wear the pants in this relationship.
Okay, they're both kind of wearing the pants now.
No, she has the jet that he constantly flies back and forth on.
Okay, yeah.
He's staying in her house in LA, staying in her house in New York.
He's trying to get his little movie roles, though.
No, he's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the Kelce brothers coming up in the entertainment industry, do you have any thoughts on Daddy? No.
Daddy?
Not Daddy.
Travis.
What do we call Uncle Jason?
Uncle Jason.
Uncle Jason doing
WWE Forever?
I think that he's going to become a guest star WWE appearance maker because it's like he wore a luchador mask. He wore a different color. It wasn't the same one he was wearing in Vegas. But after they won the Super Bowl, Jason Kelce was seen out partying in Vegas, wore a red and yellow luchador mask. Like
kind of like he was teasing it for this.
It was, I don't think he was teasing it, but it's just like faded. Like this feels perfect for him. Like, and a lot of WWE superstars go on to become movie stars. Like we can throw broadcasting right out the fucking window.
I think that's too obvious.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
he's far.
Tom Brady's doing that. A lot of people can not easily do it. It's a huge, accomplishment too. But that's kind of the safe
superseded it. It's like what most people would like to do because they don't have that many options.
Mm-hmm.
Jason and Travis Kelce have the world at their feet, and I think that he is obviously very fit. He jumped over the little ropies with Timberlands on, which seems hard.
Are you talking about when he was shirtless?
No,
at WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania. He jumped over the roll ropes with his Timberlands on.
Yeah.
Is that a hard thing to do?
I would imagine so. I mean, he's got to be in shape. He was in the NFL.
Such good shape.
Yeah, and he retired. And Kylie Kelce also did that interview today saying that like nothing's off the table. So I think he's got to get away from those kids. She said he wants to get out of the house and keep going after retiring.
He's got to dip his toes into quite a few pools.
I can see it.
He's going to be, I think I could see his face on the side of a WWE truck. WWE superstar Jason Kelce.
Let's go.
What is his theme music? I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. All right, that's pretty exciting. I mean, I'm pretty pumped for our father and uncle. All right. This is truthfully the most upsetting, devastating story that I have ever talked about on this podcast. Taylor Swift was at Barney's Beanery in West Hollywood last week on a Thursday night.
And you missed it.
And I wasn't there.
How do you keep missing every single chance you can to meet this woman?
Very common because back in the day, she used to go to this no-name bar on Fairfax.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend which is so hard to get into. My friend was able to get us in, and I was working at Islands at the time. And I would be like getting off my shift, and she'd be like, Taylor's at the no-name bar. And I would fly from Burbank to WeHo, which is a very far ways away, trying to make it. And every single time she's like, oh, she just went upstairs into the private room.
But this place that she was at for the birthday party is not hard to get into.
No, it's a local dive bar.
Yeah.
It's sticky
A lot of
floors.
celebrities have been seen there recently, though.
It's very low-key place where paps do not show up to.
Yeah.
But the best part is that she was sitting in the front window where you could have just
seen
her walking by.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Netta, our friend Netta, found out that she was there and didn't bother to tell me.
Was Netta there?
No, she heard about it and
Okay.
didn't bother to tell me. So I could have been there. And I was in bed. I would have got out of bed, raced over there if I could.
I know you would have.
I saw it come through the tip line, and I was like melting in my bed. I couldn't sleep that night.
I'm sure that hurt. And Travis wasn't there, though. Where was Travis?
I don't know. It was so apparently she was celebrating a friend's birthday. But they were a bunch of older people. She was there for like an hour and a half or something, left at 9:30.
Okay.
And then had her security guard go back in and pick up the tab, which we don't know what or how much was ordered, but it couldn't have been that much. That place isn't very expensive.
Do you think Taylor's going to start surfacing more places in LA, or do you think she'll keep it high-profile places and this was kind of a one-off?
I think this is a one-off.
Okay.
Because she was been seen often at Bird Streets
Mm-hmm.
on Sunset, which is a members-only club.
And then she basically closes down the gym, Dog Pound, every time she goes.
Yeah. We don't have very many chances when Taylor's one with the people.
No, you just have to keep seeing her Eras tour.
Yeah, truly. That's my only opportunity. Like, literally, like, what do I do? Like, just go to, like, every bar? Like, just run the bars all night long, praying?
She didn't go to WrestleMania either.
Yeah, but Travis didn't go to WrestleMania.
I know. That would have been a good way.
What's she doing right now? Who knows? But yeah, she was out with the people at a dive bar on the east side. Where you at? That's a Taylor Swift reference.
I got it.
Do you know what song?
No.
I'll give you a clue. It's a setting on the washing machine.
Okay.
It's a big song.
Wild.
There's very few settings on the washing machine. There's like when you put your clothes in that you don't want to ruin, it goes on the setting.
Is this Melanie's guessing game?
When you put your clothes in the washer and you don't want they're soft.
The dryer.
On the washing machine. Wild, do you know what I'm talking about?
Wild does. He's been laughing this whole time.
A setting where like if I put this in the washer, what setting would I put it on? You're gonna have to leave the podcast.
Yeah, probably.
This would
Why
go
is this
on.
still going?
This would go on. 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch. Delicate.
Okay.
It would go on delicate.
Oh, okay.
It would go on delicate.
Okay, I don't know my washing machine. Sorry. Okay, please continue.
Oh my God. People are gonna come at you. They hate when I
Yeah.
Swifties.
Why do you do that?
Oh, I enjoy just tormenting people, obviously.
Delicate. Also, I would have put on hot water, cold, taken to the dry cleaners.
Do you do your laundry? Me neither. Okay. Okay, on to our Travis update. We have a Travis update for you. Okay. So this is very exciting. There are a lot of people have been saying that Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We don't know if Travis has the job yet. We don't know if it's shooting yet. Well, online for audiences, most people in the audience for TV shows get paid. And there was a listing on LA Casting for audience members.
They get paid to be the host.
Audience members that sit in the audience get paid
to be there.
To
Okay.
sit there.
Okay.
So there was a gig on you good?
Mhm.
There was a gig on it for LA Casting. You could apply to like get paid to be on.
Okay.
On Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And it's last week and this week it's currently taping. And
Did you apply?
What?
Did you apply?
No, we have to work. I
Okay.
thought about calling in sick.
Oh.
But we have a little bit of evidence. If you look at our screen, we have a photo of the same one I'm holding in my hand. Daddy Trav at a CVS in Culver City. This was reported on by Dumois. Just spotted Travis Kelce taking a quick pit stop at the CVS in Culver, Los Angeles. Now we know that, according to the LA Casting article, that it's shooting in Amazon Studios in where?
Culver.
Culver frickin'
Culver.
City.
Culver.
Culver. It's at Amazon Studios in Culver. So it's interesting that he's at the CVS in Culver.
Right.
And I don't know if you know this. Well, you know this. I don't know if you know this. LA is a very large city, and he's mostly in Beverly Hills, which is quite a ways from Culver City. And most people in Beverly Hills do not venture into Culver City. There's no reason to go.
There's really nothing to do in Culver unless, you kind of live there, you're going to a specific place.
A job.
Right? Yeah, your job.
Yeah.
AKA his job.
His job hosting Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader at Culver at Amazon Studios.
What do you think he was getting at CVS, though?
I don't know.
Picking up something for Taylor?
Probably. Maybe
he stopped at Trader Joe's. We saw him stop at Trader Joe's for her once.
Maybe he's being a great guy getting her tampons.
Tampons, yeah.
Tampons. Because, really, what does he need to get at Trader Joe's? Water's on set, snacks are on set. She's...
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was after he did his little...
Or he's
filming, and then he picked something up for Taylor
can you
after.
grab me something at the...
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think he picked up?
Maxi pads.
He doesn't wear pads.
She wears tampons.
You wear pads?
No, I don't.
You wear pads, don't you?
I totally don't. I've never worn pads. I was always tampon girly.
Put this in. She's a pad girl. I know she wears pads. I have inside information.
No, you don't. You actually know for a fact I don't.
I know. Okay. This is a girls' podcast. It's for the girls. And men, if you're listening, thank you. But we should normalize talking about periods.
We should. I hope he was picking up pads and tampons.
If we saw King Daddy walking out, just holding the
what are they called?
Front and center, bowed there, if he wasn't the perfect man before.
How pissed would you be if he if you could see it kind of through the bag, but he double bagged it, triple bagged it.
No. We want a king
hiding
shows
it
off that he's picking up tampons for his lady.
Yeah.
That is.
But Travis would. Travis makes those kind of moves.
He is the perfect
man. Oh my. Perfect man. Is he perfect because Taylor is dating him though, or is he perfect?
No, he's
okay.
We have theories. Our theory segment for Taylor's upcoming album, The Tortured Poets Department.
Coming out soon.
Coming out very, very soon. So
he teased it when it was 13 days away. Favorite number.
Snaps
delicate.
This is delicate.
Okay.
This is dry clean. Okay, moving on. So she has confirmed what a lot of fans have theorized, that this Tortured Poets Department is going to cover the 5 stages of grief. That was a theory for a really long time. She's come out on Apple Music. She's put in her previous what is it called?
Songs? Tracks?
What is it? Andy?
Curated playlists? Keep going.
I'm stuck here. Okay.
Playlist?
She put in her previous songs and she put them in different playlists.
Yeah.
I don't know the word I'm looking for, but she put on Apple Music her previous songs into playlists, and she categorized them into the 5 stages of grief.
Right.
So apparently when she first announced the Tortured Poets Department, this isn't something she didn't have it in mind to explore the 5 stages of grief. But apparently Taylor Swift really listens to us, because after seeing that fans really agreed upon this theory, she took interest in it.
Yeah.
She made us a playlist. And these playlists are very interesting.
It's always helpful to have playlists too, because, different moods that you're going through.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Grab your notes. Okay. So the first stage is, of course, denial. Now, this is truthfully shaking up the internet for the women that have just gotten married and played Lover as their like first dance song. A lot of people have played Lover
Yeah.
as their first dance, and now people are like, I'm so sorry to all the girlies that just got married and played this song as their first dance and now have to realize
Yeah.
that Taylor has decided that this was a song that she wrote about when she was in denial about being in love.
Yeah, because her message is for denial was that it was her like getting caught up in the idea of something and ignoring the red flags, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Lover is
Lover.
on the list.
Oh man.
A lot of people are saying
you can interpret songs.
Sure you can, but a lot of people are breaking down Lover and saying that can I go where you go? Can we always be this close? I'll save you a seat. And that's her begging, her asking, like, can I always go where you go? Can I be included in your life? I'll always save you a seat. And it's never an equal meeting.
Yeah.
It's just her doing the work.
Okay.
And it's her putting up with it and her being tolerated
by Joe.
Which
that's kind of similar to Wildest Dreams then, right? It kind of feels like it's a fantasy and that she wants to be a part of it, but it's not hitting.
Oh, Wildest Dreams is on this.
It is.
Also, this one crushed me a lot is Lavender Haze. So when she did Midnight Mayhem with Taylor, when she was announcing Midnights, she talked about how Lavender Haze was like this feeling that you always want to stay in and like it's like the best part of the relationship. And looking back, that was just her romanticizing the relationship and it wasn't actually real. Snow on the Beach with Lana Del Rey. Glitch. Like this shouldn't have happened, but it did. Willow, this is another one that fans talked about online, is like, that's my man. The more that you say, the less I know. Like,
yeah,
it's just sort of take my hand, that's my man. It's more begging, it's more pleading.
Yeah, but then these songs are from
all
of her albums, though, which is interesting.
It's interesting. It's only Taylor's versions that are available.
Well, of course. Why would she do not her version?
Next Stage is Anger. The songs I found interesting here. Not too many. I
feel like this stage is a little bit more straightforward, right?
Anger.
Bad Blood.
We have Tolerated in Anger, which I
Knew You Were Trouble.
She's finally. Well, okay, so she has Tolerated in here.
Okay.
Which I referenced Tolerate in here.
Okay.
So she's finally recognizing that she's been tolerating Joe's bad behavior.
And now she's angry.
She's
moving on to the next stage.
Yeah. Some of these I don't agree with, like I Bet You Think About Me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Anger.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like I feel like some are a little bit more obvious, but I get what you're saying with the being tolerated.
Our next stage is Bargaining. Peace. You know Peace? Peace is in Bargaining.
What is bargaining?
Bargaining is like
trying to make deals with yourself or someone you care about. You're trying to make things better. Okay.
Yeah. And like Peace is on her album Folklore, which is a fan favorite song. And Peace is like, would it be one of the lyrics is, would it be enough if I could never give you peace? And basically in the song, she's resolved to saying like, this man, I am enough for this man. And that he knows I can never give him peace, but he's okay with it. And I'm a fire. She's saying you're a fire and you keep my brittle heart warm. Like, just like her, the point that I'm trying to make is her looking back on these songs that we thought were the greatest love songs of all time.
Do you think she's reflecting on them, or do you think she's always known that was what she felt?
No, I think she's reflecting.
I think Lover could potentially have been a loving song in the time, and now she's reflecting and realizing that she was in denial.
Yes. I think that she wrote the song, and like when you like look back on a movie and like you see all the signs that were pointing but you didn't realize those were signs, or like when you get out of a relationship and the things that you thought were great about the guy, you're like, wow, that actually was really toxic. Like that was really bad.
She was with Joe for 6 years, so I think she thought that was really something healthy and great, and we don't know what actually caused the end, but yeah.
Oh, that he was a piece of shit. Oh, I'm sorry. That he didn't allow her to be Bejeweled. That's true. Do you like my references? I don't know a week. Okay. Heartbreak. This is hard, dear reader. You're losing me. I feel like should have been a little bit sooner. Like it should have been. It should have been like, I'm begging you. She's saying basically, and you're losing me. She's like, do something, babe. Say something. And it's like, please, I'm begging to stay in this relationship. Please. But it is a very it's like one of the most heartbreaking songs she ever has. It's one of my favorite songs. And then Acceptance. God bless her. Midnight Rain. I don't see how.
I forgot that you existed.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Daylight.
You can tell.
Daylight is an Acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
And this originally she wrote about like recognizing that she thought that she always thought that like love was red, but now she knows that it's golden.
Okay.
And that she always said like she was deep blue, but Joe painted her golden. And now she's realizing maybe that the daylight is coming from herself.
Yeah. So what color do you think she is now with Travis?
She was a dull yellow with Joe, and now
Yeah.
she's actually golden.
Actually golden? Okay.
Interesting though that red and yellow are the colors of the Chiefs.
Oh.
It's an invisible string, baby. All right. Can't wait for this fucking album. And really,
Like 10 days away.
like I'm gonna need to take the day off. Like this,
Probably will.
I'm gonna be sick.
You should just request a vacation day now.
I'm gonna be sick.
Think ahead.
All right, moving on. Spotted! This is our Spotted segment. So, Taylor Swift over the weekend was seen leaving Stella McCartney's house at
Ooh.
3 a.m. Well, she wasn't seen. Her car with her curtains
Okay.
was seen.
An umbrella? No, just kidding.
Yeah, no umbrella, just the curtains. But a lot of people were there. Rihanna, Kate Hudson, Harrison Ford, Miles Teller, Judd Apatow, Leslie Mann were all at this event. If you know, you know. When she was doing Lover, she actually worked with Stella McCartney to create her merch, which a lot of fans didn't like. I thought they were I thought it was fantastic, but that's me. Either way, a lot of fans are speculating that she will be working with Paul McCartney's daughter, Stella, who's a major fashion designer, to create her very own wedding dress.
Wedding dress.
If she's gonna get a dress done by anyone, it's gonna be Stella McCartney.
This makes the most sense.
It's like one of her best friends.
But why were so many people there?
I don't know. That really throws off
that throws off kind of the theory
I know,
for
it was
me.
just a party.
The first, I was definitely buying into it until Rihanna was there, Kate Hudson.
Maybe they're all
there to try on dresses together.
Yeah, they're like, she's having like a bridal shower.
But you know, when you go to like, you go with your bridesmaids and they try everything on. So maybe Rihanna's a bridesmaid. Just kidding.
I know. Wasn't helping the case.
It's not helping it very much. But maybe they talked about it at the party.
At the party.
And she said, listen, this is what's going to happen. We're already engaged. Maybe. We're going to get married.
I just want it to happen now.
I know.
Just do it already. And share the photos.
I think it's going to come sooner than we think.
You think?
I think so. But what's the rush? They're in love.
Do you think what do you think Taylor Swift would wear for a wedding dress if she got married?
I loved what she wore to the Grammys, but that was very much so a reflection of what she should wear. That made sense. Not for a wedding dress, but I'm saying that was white and it made sense for what she was announcing though.
Because it was the colors of the album.
Yeah.
Yes, what? Oh, I understand. All right. I think if she
long train,
lacy,
but also elegant,
lacy tulle,
kind of simple though.
I would almost see a 2-piece with Taylor for her wedding.
Really?
That's my dream. All right, moving on because apparently we have to wrap this shit right up. Fun fact of the day: Taylor Swift is very generous. So this is an interesting fun fact and one that should be shouted from every rooftop. In 2015, it was reported that GoFundMe raised its maximum donation cap upwards from $15,000 to $50,000 as a result of Swift having to make multiple donations to reach the level she wanted. Shout out to Taylor.
I feel like we know she's generous. This is a great fun fact.
Yeah. But
Keep it coming.
I didn't know that she was the one responsible for lifting.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because now she regularly donates $50,000. Like, she donated $50,000 twice to the Kansas City Chiefs families.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's known to kind of getting involved whenever something happens.
And good for her for raising the bar so that other people can donate more.
She also donated too with the Kesha lawsuit.
Yeah.
Donated to Rain. So.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Thank you very much for listening. If you want to watch us, we are on YouTube. We have a beautiful bedroom set here. If you want to leave a comment, we read them all. Truthfully, we read them. If you hate us, let us know. If you like us, let us know. If you disagree or you have a correction to what we're saying, we're here. We hear you. But you can listen to us on Apple, on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And come along for the journey. Let us know if there's something you want to talk about. Let us know if you want us to read something aloud on the podcast. Call in. Call me.
We hear you.
We hear you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.